Hello, hola, and guten Tag. I decided to simply do it. Shoot a video and post it for those of my friends who are an ocean away, unfortunately, and very unlikely to see me in my new dwelling place in person anytime soon. So please allow me in this video to introduce you to Captain Picard on wheels, my self-built Renault camper van, and to send you the most heartfelt regards from the road. My camper van's nickname is, of course, a nod to Star Trek's Next Generation, a show I've always been a big fan of, but it also feels a bit like I am going where I haven't gone before, so it's an interesting process. For now, I'd like to take you along and show you the captain, and perhaps, if you're interested, share a bit of my road trips in the future. This is at a small park up about 2 miles from my parents' house, and what you see is quite typical of the area. Very pretty. And this is the Captain, a 2015 Renault Master diesel, which had quite some mileage on it when I bought it, but it's a diesel, and this being Germany, we've got an independent organization called TÜV, or Technischer Überwachungsverein, which is responsible for testing the technical safety of vehicles and also their exhaust emissions on a very regular basis. Since the captain has just received his little disc badge by a TÜV official, we're good to go. The somewhat unusual shape is because of the captain's prior life as a refrigerated truck, which is actually great in terms of insulation and also weight. The little round black thing is the water tank axis that can be locked. And one of the coolest features is that the captain's actually got 2 doors. Here you can see the second door as well as the outside access to the propane gas bottle. What I didn't mention on the other side was the blue plug through which you can connect to regular electricity. But there is solar on the roof, and I also have a strong little EcoFlow power station with me, so I'm all set. Let's go for a quick drive through the area. Please follow me inside. Welcome aboard. You can already see how much there is in this tiny space. Lots of storage, for example, underneath the sofa. There are various soft close drawers with lots of space. A 3-burner gas stove. A large sink. I'm not park level, as you can see. There's a lagoon table that you can move up and down and swivel in all directions. And there's the porthole. I love the big windows on both sides. And this is the view you have standing at the back door. There are overhead compartments too for more storage. And when you open them, a light turns on. Underneath here are the electric system, the gray water tank, and the EcoFlow power station is housed here. The sofa pulls out all the way with two fairly regular mattresses, which is nice. So you end up with quite a wide bed. And this is the beautiful skylight. This one, as well as the two big windows, have blackout shades as well as bug screens. And yes, there is a shower. You can hang various items up here to dry. There's a fan that gets the humidity out. You can get heat in here from the second outlet of the diesel heater. And this is my Trillino separating toilet. I can tell you a whole lot about camping toilet options if you ever want to know. The Captain has plenty of lights. There are also sufficient outlets, including USB ports in various places. And over here, you've got all the controls for the various devices. The freshwater tank, the solar, the diesel heater, carbon monoxide. And down here is the little refrigerator. The panels around it, you can take them off because they're magnetic. And that way you access the 80-liter water tank. Behind curtain number 2 is the driver's cabin, and you see it's an older car, and I haven't dusted it. Please note, however, a new version of an old German classic that has decorated many a German car, the Wackeldackel or wagging dachshund, which has become the Wackelterrier. Mine is called Ferdinand, a German original since 1965. And speaking of German originals, well, I hope you enjoyed this. It was fun making it. I'm using equipment that I have from teaching remotely during the pandemic, and I've made videos that ended up on YouTube before, but they were tutorials for my students that I uploaded prior even to COVID. And this is the first one I'm showing my face in, and it's meant for you that I met along the way, because I was thinking, I left Germany for the US for the first time 30 years ago to spend a year at an American high school, and I'm still in touch with some of the people I met back then. And then I left Germany for the US again 26 years ago to study English on a Fulbright, and I added time onto that year to get my master's degree and to then work full-time for another year at Seton. And I'm still in touch with some of the people I met during those years. And then I left Germany, sorry, and then I left Germany for Mexico 17 years ago, and I'm still in touch with people from back then. England is actually the only foreign country I've lived in that I could drive to tomorrow together with the captain. Well, I had to stop there because two very, very dear German friends of mine came by who live close to where I'm parked, and we spent a lovely, lovely day together. Like I've said, this video is mainly for you who are across the pond, who I wish were closer, and who might not be around or over there by the time I'll be free to travel for months on end, assuming I'll be blessed with good health, and do the thing like, have the captain shipped across the Atlantic and then drive across Canada, the US, and Mexico. And so many people on YouTube are doing these days. I am grateful for the platform, though, not only for the camper van info and the insights I've watched for quite a number of months, but also because YouTube makes it possible for you to receive this type of regards from the road from me. On the other hand, despite having another channel, I've not really interacted with people who post videos on YouTube, but if some of you have and would want to leave me a comment or a question, I'd be thrilled. And I would really love that. Well, there are many more things I'd like to share with you, but it's actually quite late in the day, and I need to pack up in the morning and drive off. The captain is one of the many things I have been blessed with, and I'm looking forward to my adventures, as small and close by as they might be. So yeah, that's it. Bye for now.